Okay, who here hasn't been to space?
Why?
You better not throw up on my ship.
Approaching jump in 3, 2, 1.
Some of the things going on. So this is coming from Casey Walsh. Casey Walsh did tweet this out. Tweeted out this picture of the Young Avengers, and he simply said Vision Quest. One of the things that we know about Vision Quest is that Vision Quest is going to be introducing Viv, which is Vision's daughter. Another thing we know about Vision's Quest is that it's going to follow Vision on a self-discovery journey, and him rediscovering who the Vision is, who he is, things like that. We also know that Wanda is supposed to be showing up in Vision Quest, and we're going to get to all of that in just a second with the Agatha leaks, because it all ties with all of this. But Casey Walsh did share this, and I've said this many times when we've talked about the Young Avengers, is that Children's Crusade is going to be injected into Coven of Chaos. Elements of it are going to be injected into Coven of Chaos. But what Casey Walsh is seemingly saying here is that the team, the Young Avengers team, what he's saying is, seems like the Young Avengers team is going to be set up or established, or we're going to see the team in Vision Quest. And again, I'm going to get to that stuff when we get to the Agatha, when we start talking Agatha, but that the team is going to be showing up in Vision Quest and things like that. But according to Grace Randolph, because you see Hulkling here, Kid Loki, and I've talked about Kid Loki joining the Young Avengers too. There's that rumor that after the events of Loki Season 2, because Kid Loki is going to be in Loki Season 2, after those events, he is going to be permanently in 616, and he is going to be a part of the Young Avengers. So you see Kid Loki here. You see America Chavez here. You've got Kate Bishop here. We've got Speed here. We've got Wiccan here. And we've got Hulkling here. Now, this is not the only members of the team. Obviously, Kamala Khan is going to be a member. Obviously, possibly Ironheart. Possibly even Cassie, being Stature or Stinger, whichever name they use for her. Obviously, we know that Viv also is going to be a part of it. As I've said and speculated, I think Viv is going to be the Jonas of the team, because that was the name that Vision had taken on. He was Jonas at that point with the Young Avengers. So I think that we are going to be seeing Viv, and obviously Patriot from Elijah, from what he did in Falcon and Winter Soldier and things like that. So we know that Patriot's going to be a part of it. The Young Avengers are definitely coming soon, rather than later. And this is something, again, that we've talked about. We've talked about Vision Quest. We've talked about the Young Avengers possibly showing up with the rumors that we've heard about Vision Quest, and obviously with Viv showing up in Vision Quest, and all of this leading, because I believe Vision Quest, let me make sure, I believe Vision Quest is coming before Agatha Coven of Chaos. I believe Vision Quest is coming before, or I'm sorry, I believe it's coming before. With the shakeups of Agatha Coven of Chaos, I know Agatha Coven of Chaos, if we're supposed to believe these rumors, it's possibly being pushed back to 2025, which would put Vision Quest before it in 2024. So if Vision Quest is coming out before, then we should be seeing some of those elements from Vision Quest playing off into Agatha Coven of Chaos. As I've said, Children's Crusade will be adapted into Coven of Chaos. It will also be adapted into Kang Dynasty. Also with Kang Dynasty, we know that Kang Dynasty is going to adapt Children's Crusade, Avengers Forever, and some elements of Kang War and into Kang Dynasty. So that's kind of, I mean, it's really not much to go off there with the Young Avengers, just that when Casey Walsh tweeted this, and everybody knows Casey Walsh is a very credible insider with the knowledge that he has and things like that. But with him tweeting this out, him saying that the team is coming in Vision Quest, I'm still confused on that. I would still say Vision Quest to me would have to come after Agatha, Coven of Chaos, because Wiccan, like that, everything has to play out with Wiccan before I assume he joins the Young Avengers. So I'm assuming Vision Quest would have to come out afterward. But we'll have to wait and see what's being said here about some of these other things with Vision Quest and some of the release dates with Agatha, some of the release dates with Vision Quest and things like that. So we'll have to wait to see. But that is kind of just what's going on there with what Casey Walsh had put it out in regards to the Young Avengers and what we can be expecting as far as team members. And again, this is just a fraction of them. This is not going to be the entire team. But as always, let me know down below what you guys are thinking about the Young Avengers and things. Actually, before we even get into what you guys are thinking, let's talk Iron Lad. That's another element of a Kang variant. I feel like Iron Lad needs to be a part of the Young Avengers team. I've seen some people saying that they might replace Iron Lad with Ironheart. No, fuck that. I don't want Iron Lad, because if we're going to be seeing Kang, we're going to be seeing variants of Kang. I would like us to see a young, like, play on Children's Crusade, bro. Play on that shit. If you're going to put elements on it, like, really do it. I would like to see a younger version of Kang coming back to try to warn the Avengers, to try to, getting the Young Avengers assembled and everything like that, getting with them and telling them, hey, a psychotic older version of me is coming, and if we don't band together to stop him, it's going to be all out war. So I would like to see a younger version of Kang, an Iron Lad, coming back and joining this Young Avengers team. What some people have been saying, well, if they do Iron Lad with the team, then what does that mean for Ironheart? I don't really fucking know what that means for Ironheart, but I guess she could still be a part of the team. Of course she can still be a part of the team, but I don't want her to be the replacement for Iron Lad. I do not. I don't want that to be the replacement for Iron Lad at all. So I'm hoping that Iron Lad is still a part of it. And I'm hoping that we see some of the others joining the teams too. Obviously, like Kamala Khan, like Stature or Stinger, with Cassie Lang, with Patriot, and I think I'm even still missing some members. Love, I've even said I believe Love might be a part of the Young Avengers. Thor's stepdaughter, and things like that. So we should be seeing more about what's coming, or what's going to be going on with the Young Avengers. Last thing I'll say about the Young Avengers is this. We also, with Children's Crusade being adapted into Kang Dynasty, some of the things we've heard there with that is that the Young Avengers team may possibly be assembled and established by Kang Dynasty. So we could possibly be seeing them being one of the ones that are a part of the events of Kang Dynasty and one of the teams that are helping try to take down Kang. But all of this is taken with a massive grain of salt. Again, this has just been tweeted out by Casey Walsh, saying that Vision Quest is going to possibly have the Avengers, the Young Avengers team. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys are thinking about the Young Avengers team, thinking about this tweet that Casey Walsh tweeted out. Do you think that the Young Avengers team is going to show up in Vision Quest? How do you think that that's going to play out for what's going to happen in Agatha Coven of Chaos with Wiccan and some of the things we've heard about Children's Crusade being adapted there, and the things with Children's Crusade being adapted in Kang Dynasty and moving forward with the Young Avengers? Let me know down below what you guys are thinking.